conflict resolution is a range of steps that we take to actually solve problems. So we need the first thing to resolve a problem is to know who we are and what are our touch points, what are our hot buttons. Like, for example, till now, and I consider myself a person that is very self-aware of who I am and what I do and what I like, what I don't like. If someone touches my pride, they are already sending me to the other side. It is. This is, and I don't know why, you know. I guess it's the way I grew up and maybe a cultural thing, you know, that I never was able, I don't have an ego, and there is a big difference, and I try to explain that sometimes, you know, that I don't have an ego, but there is a pride there, you know, and there is a big difference between an ego and a pride, you know. So don't question my integrity, for example. I don't have a problem if you tell me, maybe you need to know more about this or about that. I don't have a problem with that. I'll take it with open arms and I will research it. No, but don't tell me you're not honest. For example, you know, because you are attacking my integrity, and this is something that I do not take. You know, so we need to know what are our hot buttons. And sometimes someone will, for example, someone can tell a colleague, oh, you're slacking off, you went out to lunch for 2 hours. Not knowing that they had a family problem that they needed to take care of. So they can offend the other person from a different culture like me, and I will take it like you're questioning my work ethics.
Right.
So we need to know our hot buttons. So for me, if I was in that situation and I know Winnie likes to joke, I will take it as a joke, that she's not really trying to offend me. So again, know yourself first. Clarify personal needs that are threatened by a dispute. The minute you go into a conflict or a dispute, try to think, what is it that lets me feel threatened? Why do I feel threatened? Why do I feel it's a conflict? Again, the root. Look for the root. Try to find a safe place for negotiation. It could be, if you are in the office and you feel it's okay, fine. You can walk outside. You can go to lunch together. You can go for coffee after work. Make sure that you listen. Remember we talked about actively listening? So this is something that we, you know, when we are into a conflict, we need to actually pay more attention to whatever anybody's saying. And then assert our needs, meaning that you need to let them know where you are. Because remember, it's about the owl conflict. You need to tell them where you are, you know, so they can meet you halfway. And then approach problem solving with flexibility and build an agreement that works. If you don't tell people what you want, they don't have a crystal ball. Mind readers, they're not. Like even in marketing, when we do marketing, we say always put a call of action, because you might have everything you want, and it's done beautifully, but people don't know what you expect from them. So you need to clearly define what you expect from people. If not, they might not know what you expect from them. Ground rules. Make sure that one person speaks at a time when you have conflicts. You cannot have everybody speaking at the same time. It's confidential unless you tell them otherwise, so it's only between you guys. Listen, talk directly to the person, and don't let gossip, like if I have a problem with Linda, I'm not going to listen to Jennifer coming and telling me something about Linda. I will go directly to Linda and ask her, you know, if she said that. And there are, throughout my work, I always knew the people I worked with, so if someone tells me something, I kind of know the limits of that person, if they can really do that or say that or not. You know, when you know someone, you know how far they can go. So use that, use your self-awareness, and also you can always go and ask the person. And that's the best way of handling conflicts. Before it gets bigger, you know, just go and ask them, politely, you know. Types of conflict resolution. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Don't be judgmental. Never accuse anyone till you have facts. Watch your body language. Don't be threatening. Like don't go to someone to try to solve a conflict and go like this, yeah, and go like exactly like this, and go like leaning really forward. It's like attacking, you know. So make sure to be relaxed, you know, and a little bit of a smile, you know, on your face. Don't take it personally, because conflicts usually are about issues, are not about you personally. If someone's talking to you, they're not talking about you as a person, but they're talking about an issue. let the other person know that you want win-win situation. Like if you have a conflict with someone, try to tell them, and it will do magic, you will see it. You know what? I get you, I understand. And I'm on your side, I'm not against you. Let's find a solution. And that will make a lot of difference. With someone that you know, if you try to touch them, a very light touch, you know, that will help a lot. But again, you need to, if it's different genders and different cultures, they need to watch that. But I mean, I'm saying here because we don't, I don't think we'll have that. Like in Muslim cultures, a man cannot really touch a woman and a woman cannot really touch a man. So even if it's unfriendly, you know, amicable way. So apologize for anything you may have said, done to offend you. I do it a lot. If I didn't hear for a while from a friend that I called and left a couple of messages or I emailed twice, the third time I leave them a message say, did I do anything that offended you? Please let me know, because I would never do anything to hurt you. You know, because sometimes people do things without realizing, unintentional things that we do. So we need to be aware that some people can be more sensitive than others. So we need to find out. Be tactful. And I like this. Tactful is think before you speak, apologize quickly when you blunder, time your comments, focus on behavior, not personality, uncover hidden feelings, and listen to feedback. And don't worry, it's on your book. And then we have this like a little exercise on your book. So if you want to copy the answers, and it says be open. The dialogue, my signature program is called Dialogue, and Dialogue, it's about conversations between two people, and it's about suspending judgment and suspending accusations and suspending status and just listen to that person actively. So the rules of Dialogue are be open and suspend judgment, keep dialogue and decision-making separate, speak for yourself, and not as a representative. I'm not going to go talk to people as representing all the Egyptian community. I'm not going to do that. I represent only myself. Treat all participants as peers. Listen for understanding with empathy. Acknowledge what you heard and that you care. Look for common ground. Search for and disclose hidden assumptions, especially in yourself.